Hey students, welcome to another day of art. So today we are going to be doing a digital drawing. I'm going to share with you the website that you can go to create these on. But as you can see here, we are going to be making our own little Christmas ornaments from this web page. For one of the ornaments, you need color for all three ornaments. So your requirement is a minimum of 3 ornaments, okay? You'll need to use color on all of them. Whoopsies, didn't mean to add that. So as you can see, all of them have different types of coloration. And then for one of them, you need to use at least 2 shapes. So this one is used with 2 shapes. And then one of them has to have wording on it, okay? So those are the 3 requirements. I'll share them later on as well. But let's see if I can start a new one here. We'll add a new background. Let's see. Well, we'll just new. There we go. Plus button is new. New blank one. Yep. So a new blank one. I'm going to go into my tools. So the tools is on the upper left here. And here, this is going to be, it says burst, but that's the shape. So it says burst, but if I want a different shape, I'm just going to click on this arrow right here. You know what? Let's start out with just a little triangle ornament, okay? If you just set it down, it's going to create a really small ornament if you just click on it. I want us to make a little bigger ornament so we can really see. So you click down, but you hold down while clicking. And then you can make it a little larger as you press your finger outwards. I think that's about a good size. Now, if I don't want to make another one yet, but just want to move it, I'm going to click over on the arrow select button, put that right there. Before I add all the details to my different shapes, I'm going to put down all 3 shapes, really 4 shapes, because remember, one ornament has to use 2 shapes. Before I make my next shape, I'm going to change the fill-in color. I think I want, and I don't have to do radial. There's patterns. There's a ton of options here, y'all. So have fun playing around with the different types of things that you can fill in with, okay? I think I want to do a fun little pattern that looks holiday-like. That one's very festive. And then I'm going to change my shape for this one. For this one, I'm going to use a circle. So again, I'm holding this down and then pulling outwards. I push inwards if I want it smaller. I pull outwards if I want it larger. I like that size. Again, pressing select and then bringing it down. I'm going to make this one my 2-shaped layer. So I'm going to do another circle on top, but just a different print. Oopsies, that changed this one, which I don't want. So I guess I would want, I think, to do a new shape. Oh, I'd have to click out. Okay, I had to make sure I was clicked out. So you just don't want to be selected on the item. I think if I click out and I press on shape, I'm hoping it now won't change that one. Okay, there we go. Now I can create a new one. So I'm going to create a smaller circle for inside. And then I'm going to take my select button over here and I'm going to place that in the center of that circle. So see how it's a Christmas ornament with 2 circles inside of it? And then I've got one last ornament. So again, going back to the shape. For this shape, I'm going to do a regular polygon. And to fill it in, I think I'll do one of these linear. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. And I'll do that kind of rainbow colored. All right, so this is the beginning. This is the beginning of our Christmas ornaments. So this one already meets the requirements of having 2 shapes. I can add more to it if I want. These both have fill patterns. All of them need some sort of a filling for a color. You can also change the outline of them. Like this one's outlined black. If I wanted to outline it maybe like a bright blue, see how that changes my outline color? Just have fun playing around with this. I'm wanting us to get used to this app, so it's another form of drawing that we get to do together, okay, y'all? But next, they don't look like Christmas ornaments yet. Why is that? Can y'all look at these and think of why these don't look like Christmas ornaments yet? Probably because they don't have anything hanging to make them like strings attached, right? So if we made something where we could hang from them. So for that, I'm just going to go over to the pen tool. And you can go, there's a pencil. So that's an option. I want to obviously attach it to it. I'm just showing you guys these different different options you could do. I'd want to make that smaller. So again, this is undo button right there. To make it for the paintbrush, if I wanted to make it smaller, oh, this is where the size is. So I'd make the size smaller here. This is blur, or you can make it even more blurred, or you can make it more of a solid line. So say I wanted to use paintbrush, I can make just a little loop there. So that's one option. For the next loop, I'm going to use pen. And so I'm just going to use a little pen loop here. I kind of like pen a little more, to be honest. I think it looks a little neater. There we go. Oops, I don't want it going in on my ornament though. And it's okay if it takes a couple times to get it right. Like that one, still didn't get it very right that time. There we go. That's better. So these could be hung on a tree, and you could do it neater. I think I like this one a little more because it's a little bit of a neater line than that one is. But play around with it, you guys. Try different ones to see which one you like. Like let's try crayon and see what we like about this one. Huh. It's not as neat looking, but it almost looks like it could be a piece of thread with the texture. So that's kind of interesting, right? And then what's one more requirement that I'm forgetting? Can you guys remember that? Right, I want you to write some text in one of your Christmas ornaments, okay? I'm just gonna move this along. Okay, so text is gonna be this T button, and go ahead and read on these, y'all. You could also add clip art. So say you wanted to add this, I could add that to one of my ornaments, this little cute Christmas penguin. So now that's like a really cute little ornament, right? And so again, just play around with it, have fun, check out all the different options. This is a very basic assignment because I want you guys to get familiar with this app just on something really basic because we're going to use more of this when we come back after Christmas break. But again, I want you to add text to one of them, okay? So text is here. That's going to be my fill color. That's my outline color. I think I want to change that. I think I want my fill color to be black and my outline to be white. Chewy is the name of the font, but I'm going to change the font. I'm going to do Lobster, the name Lobster font. And then now that I've got that clicked on perfect, I'm going to click here to add text. And I'm just going to write my last name. You know how sometimes like you have your family name? So Yuri is my last name. I'm going to add that into the center of this ornament. I don't mind the black, but I want to try different now. I think I want to try a white fill-in and a black outline. You know what? I think I can make my outline a little thicker. Or no, that's just this. Okay, never mind. I don't know if I can make my outline thicker. Oh, here we go. Yep, I can line width. So you have to click on outline and then line width. There we go. See how it makes the outline of the lettering thicker? I actually kind of like that. And then I don't mind it being white either. So there we go, y'all. I now have my 3 ornaments done and the requirements. Remember, all of them need to be filled in with color. Your choice of how you do that. Remember, the options here are to fill in with a pattern, with just a solid color, with linear line patterns, with radial patterns. Radial means they're going to be in a circular motion. Okay, and then you can also have fun with clip art, y'all. Your requirements is to have color. Clip art's not a requirement, but if you want to add a fun little character to your ornaments, like one of mine's not super festive, like that one. I mean, it's cute, but I could then add into this shape. I'd maybe change the coloring of this so it looks more holiday-like. I'm just going to do a solid color for that one. Solid Christmas red. Oh, whoopsies, I clicked on the wrong thing though. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Thanks for your patience. We're all learning and growing together. Okay, so I'm making that a solid red, and then inside, I'm putting that little Christmas tree so it looks more festive. So just to get, like I said, have fun playing with it. So all 3 of them need to have filled in color. One of them needs to have 2 shapes, even if it's the same shape. It could also be a different shape. That's fine as well. 2 different shapes layered on top of each other. And then one of them has to have wording inside of it. All right. And then all of them need to have some sort of little like string attached to look like you could hang them on a Christmas tree. So it makes them look like Christmas ornaments. All right. So again, I'm going to be sharing this website. It's going to be sketch.io/sketchpad. Then you're going to save it by exporting it. Okay. So export. This is a little floppy drive. This is what used to be used to save items on computers, but you're going to click export. Okay. This is how you're saving it. Export, save, download, saying drawing.png. Okay, now I'm wanting to save it a second time. So let's see how I do that. There we go. Okay, so once it opens up like this, y'all, these three little dots, I want you to click on those. Do save as. I know it's asking you to do a lot, but this is good. And then save it somewhere on your computer. I like to just do my desktop, but save it on somewhere on your computer where you remember where it is, okay? Christmas ornaments. Save. And then you are going to go into our Google Classroom. Google Classroom. So let's just see. I'm just clicking on one of them. Classwork. This isn't the right assignment, but say it's the right assignment. You're going to click on the assignment and then you're going to upload it in the assignment there. Okay, y'all? So this is your assignment. Have it done. Actually, I'm going to have you have it done by the end of the day, Thursday. So you have time to kind of mess around with it. And that way you're not having to worry about it Friday before you leave home for Christmas and New Year's break. Okay, y'all? Thanks so much for joining me, students. And I look forward to seeing your artwork.